What's up, warriors? Welcome to another short video on the Bitcoin price. Just wanted to give you a quick update on what's happening. Basically, since a few days, it's still in this range here, okay, from this basically 32,969 to this, I'll say 38,968. As you can see, we've been coming down and up and down. So, right now, though, Bitcoin has been moving up little by little, which is amazing. Okay, but as you can see, we have this major resistance right here. Okay, we were in this channel for a while right here, not too long. Okay, but we were there for about a day or so, and this value area high, the point of control, and the value area low is providing resistance to us right now. So before we can move up to, let's say, the yearly VWAP, which is now around that 40,149, okay, when I did the other videos, we were around here. So, it has moved down, so that's pretty good. But just remember that before we can even move up to this level, to the yearly VWAP, we need to break this resistance first, okay? Right now, it's trying to do its best, but as you can see, we hit it once and we got rejected. We came back again, we got rejected. So now the third time, we might be able to break through it. You need to remember one thing. Usually when you go into a resistance level or a support level, the first time that you're hitting that level, most likely you're going to get rejected from that, okay? And even sometimes even the second one and the third one as well. But usually, when the more times you're hitting it, the weaker it gets and the easier it will be to break, okay? So right now, we're trying to test it again. All right, now this time we might be able to break it. If not, we might come back down again, okay? Test the range again. And then when we try to do another run for it, we might be able to break through it, okay? Usually the third time to the fourth time is when we break through it. So just remember that. Just be really cautious, okay? I don't want you to take a long right now and then all of a sudden we get rejected and then come back down to the range again, and then you're stuck on a losing trade, right? But the way that we can view this is just understanding that we're in this range from the 38,968 to basically around that 32,924. Now let's say an example that we are able to break through this level. Okay, from there what we can do is we can do something like this, come back to it, back test a little bit, now come back. But just remember, we're going to be hitting this yearly VWAP, okay? The yearly VWAP is super strong. As you can see here, we hit it and we got rejected, a massive rejection, okay? So you need to understand that and be cautious, because you don't want to take a long there and then all of a sudden get hit and then drop hard. But as you can see, we have been trying to test it for a while now. You can see here, we tried it once, okay, and we got rejected. You see, bam. Then we tried again, we end up getting rejected. We tried again, we end up getting rejected. Then finally here, we did try it again and it got a massive rejection, right? So now we might be able to hit this one and be able to break through it. All right, once we break through that level, let's say that we do break through this yearly VWAP, okay, well, the next level is that we need to break through this section right here. Okay, this was the other range that we were in for a while. So as you can see, before we can even move up to a higher range, right? Excuse me, let me fix that real fast. Let me see here. Before we can even try to move on to the next level, okay, we do need to, first of all, reclaim, okay, this section here, this range, right? And be able to break through here, which is around the 44,000, before we can even move up from there. But, this is another beautiful range. This is why you always want to save your ranges too, because usually we always come back to that range. So one thing that could happen, as an example, let's say that we break this yearly VWAP and we break this range right here, we can come back and then start trading this range again, okay, until we figure out if either we're going to break to the upside or to the downside, okay? But until then, we just have to wait and see, because right now, yes, we are moving up, and it's awesome, it's amazing, right? Because we have seen some massive trade, as you can see from this level here, right, to this here, right? That was an amazing 18.17%, trade if you would have took that, right? So it's an amazing trade there. But right now, we need to make sure that we can also break this level. If not, we're going to end up getting rejected, come back down. We probably get some support here on the weekly BWAP. And if we cannot hold this value area high in this weekly BWAP, then of course the next level is coming back to the support, which is around that $35,088 or so. Okay. Now, let's fix the volume profile here to the new one. Okay, so let's see. We are here right now. Okay, check this out. So the volume profile has changed, right? As you can see right now, we are on this value area high. Okay, this was the value area low from this range. Now it became the value area high from this range. Okay, so that's perfect right there. As you can see, if we zoom in a little bit, we are trying to claim it. If we could close above it, that's actually bullish and we can start seeing going back up. But again, we have this level here that we need to break first in order for us to keep moving up. Okay. Now, if we do lose this level, let me actually switch this here. If we do lose this level, then we can see ourselves coming back to at least the point of control, which is around that 36,800 area or so. Okay, and then the value area low, let's switch this. Now that became here that 35,695, and this is the value profile from this range. Okay, so let me remove this so we can see a little better. All right, so there you go. So from here, what we need to do is make sure that we can reclaim this resistance level and move up. And if not, then now we know that we can come back down to this level, which is the point of control. And let me actually write that here for you guys. Let's see. All right. So that's the point of control. Okay. And then let's write this here. Value area low. Okay. And then this is going to be the value area high. Oop. All right. So you can mark those levels if you need to on your chart. All right. So as you can see though, because we were able to break this point of control and this value area high, that is a bullish sign. But like I said, we're coming back to this little channel here. So we could get rejected again if we try to hit it. As you can see, we did get rejected multiple times, like I said earlier. So right now it's just making sure that we can either maintain it in this level and then maybe even trade for a little bit here, just range for a little bit, and then try to make a run for it. And then if we can break through it, back test, and then we can move up and hit this value, this yearly BWAP, okay? And from here, if we can break this, then yes, we're coming back to the old range. All right, so that'll be beautiful and that'll be an amazing trade, right? But of course, you have to be very cautious. You need to remember one thing: when you're hitting resistance, you're looking for shorts. When you're hitting support, you're looking for longs. Okay, this is the problem that a lot of traders have, is that when it's going to support levels, they're trying to go short, but that's when it reverses and starts moving back up, and vice versa. When they're going all the way long and they're hitting resistance, they're trying to go long now because they're thinking, oh, it's breaking now, and then they take a long and then they're in a losing trade because it reverses and it starts going back down. So just remember that if you can just do that little level right there, we just wait for confirmation. If there's no confirmation and it starts going the opposite way, just wait, be patient, and you're good to go. And that will right there alone will help you immensely when you're trading. Of course, remember, this is not financial advice. These videos are only for educational purposes, okay? So there you have it, my friends. Just remember, just real quick, right now we're coming back to this resistance level right here. If we can move above it, then we can see if we can back test it here and keep moving forward, and then just watch out for this yearly BWAP, okay? And then if we can break through it, then we're coming back to the old range. If for some reason we cannot hold this value area high here, Then of course we're going to come back down to this weekly VWAP and the point of control. And if we cannot hold these levels, then again we're coming back to the value area low and this support here, which is around that 35,000 area. Okay, and don't even worry about these sections right now. We have all these levels first before we can even look at 30,029. Okay, so as long as we're holding this level and we're trading in this range, we're good to go. You can be taking beautiful trades, okay, from here. Yeah, like in the same example, you can be taking shorts from here, coming back down, then taking longs from here. It's beautiful. Okay, again though, please understand this is not financial advice. It's only for educational purposes. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this quick video on Monday. Please make sure that if you're not a member, you subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment below, and I'll respond back to you. Okay, so take care, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, let the profits come to you.